guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new, my name's Leanne. Hi, nice to meet you. And if you're coming back, as always, thanks ever so much for doing so. Today is Tuesday, today. Yes, it's Tuesday, as Joey says in Friends. Okay, sorry, I'm stood right by the washing machine, so apologies if you can hear that. It's currently 12:15 and I have had a really busy morning at work and I've not been able to eat anything yet today. Well, I could have, but I didn't because I just kept going with what I was doing. So I am a hungry hippo right now, and it's going to be a double pitta brunch, I guess. It's 12:15, so it is technically lunchtime, but because it's like my breakfast as well, and it's essentially breakfast. Brunch, let's call it brunch. It's brunch. I've had one coffee and I really want another one. So I'm gonna have another one in a moment, but I'm gonna get my food going first. I'm gonna do 2 pittas with mushrooms, half a pack of the Richmond streaky bacon, 3 syns. The second pitta is 7 syns, so that's 10 syns. The other pitta is my healthy extra B. I'm going to do a little bit of cheese in there, and I'm going to do some tomatoes as well. So yeah, it'll be substantial. And I was just looking at my fridge because I'm sorry if the washing machine's really loud. Can I go here? I'm just trying to get the light because it's a bit of a funny light, and that door's open, which it never normally is. Okay, yeah, so I was just looking in my fridge to see like what was going on, because I had a really funny old week last week with tons of overtime, like I said, and I was just actually submitting all my overtime for this month, and I've got like 21 hours, of which the vast majority was last week, so that was good. And the month isn't even over yet, and I'm still on call, so that could go up, which is nice. Anyway, so my point was, what was my point? Yes, that I didn't really touch a lot of the fresh stuff that was in my fridge last week, which is a bit annoying because I had some really nice vegetables and things in there, but I ended up buying like ready meals. I just ate a lot of crap basically, well, not crap, but you know, like ready-made food and processed food, and like not massively unhealthy, just like not really Slimming World friendly or ideal. So the point is that I need to kind of make sure I use a lot of this stuff. Namely, the things that I need to use is 2 aubergines that are very much at the end of their working life, and I've got 2 packs of courgettes as well. Again, normally I use courgettes in everything, so which is why I had 2 packs of them. I've also got a pack of 3 peppers, one of which appears to be frozen. I guess I had it a bit too close to the back of the fridge there. So I was just thinking that basically I'll probably just roast all of those up, and then I can use them maybe to have with some pasta or some couscous or something. But obviously that makes them quite versatile, and at least if I get them cooked, then you know they're good for another couple of days, depending on what I do with them. So yeah, so I've sort of pulled everything out of the fridge because I thought I'll just sort of get my ducks in a row, you know. Anyway, right, I need to go make some food. I don't know why I'm rambling at you. I'm in a really good mood. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because I started on the study yesterday, and if you guys saw my post from Sunday, my big like tidy up with me post, I said that I wasn't going to show you the study, and I sort of wish I'd at least taken a photo of it before I started, because already the difference is enormous. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting it properly sorted out. I'm about 1/3 of the way into doing that. I've done some of the big things that were kind of blocking me mentally and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'm already feeling a million times better in there. So I can't wait to show you when it's done. I'm making myself a nook, but no, don't, right. Well, not a nook really, it's just a corner of the room. But anyway, I'll show you when it's done. It won't be for a little bit yet. It's not going to be like today or anything, but yeah, so I'm in a really good mood because like it's nice to have like a nice area in what felt like the junk room. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go make food. Okay, I'm talking really close to my phone because my washing machine's about to go like into take off mode. So I've got these are cooked. This is the 4 rashers of streaky Richmond vegan bacon and a whole pan of mushrooms. So then I've got my pitters. So I split them like this and keep them as attached as I can along the long edge. And then this is a total of 27 grams of cheese across both. So I just like do that and then weigh it as it reduces. So then I just put my tomatoes on like that. Then I'm going to add the bacon and mushroom over the top and then a little bit more cheese and then kind of crush it all together. So I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so as you can see, it's piled up precariously and then I've topped with the rest of the cheese. So I've brought this up. It's now 60 grams of cheese, plant-based, obviously. Well, you know, cathedral city, whatever. It's vegan cheese, and I'll call it my healthy extra A. So then what I do is kind of wrap that over, but then carefully transfer it, and then I use a plate to crush it down. Okay, so it's not a perfect system, don't get me wrong. Like, you get shit everywhere, but it's so good. So what I do, can you hear it? So I just push it down like that a little bit, just for a few minutes on each side, and that melts the cheese, heats up the tomato, and helps hold it all together. So I've done this once on each side so far just to get it going, but basically the way I flip it is I leave the thing upside down, I hold the handle and then I flip the lot over, which means you then have the uncooked side on the bottom, or the one that wasn't cooking on the bottom, and then I just use like the spatula to like slide it in. So top tips from your friendly chef Leanne. Look, so I just flipped that after I spoke to you. See, now we're cooking on gas. It really helps to push down with the plate because it kind of makes everything mush up together. And done. Ta-da! Now, if you're one of the newer people here, you may not know why I always have like a little bit cut off my sandwich or whatever, but it's because I don't like even numbers in stuff, or if I do, I've got to have 2 lots of even numbers so they cancel each other out. It's a whole thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the point is it's cut into 5, not 4. But if I did emergency have to cut it into 4, it wouldn't be 4, it'd be 3 and 1. But you know, that's a whole nother side of me. But yeah, just know that yeah, I don't do even numbers really, except in special circumstances. So or without caveats. So yes, there we go. That is my thing. And do you know what? I know it's 10 syns, but like, how indulgent is that a thing to eat? And also, it's packed full of veg. There's a whole punnet of mushrooms and nearly a whole punnet of like on the vine cherry tomatoes, or baby plum tomatoes, whatever they were. There was like 12, I think. So there's a lot of veg in there. Both my healthy extra A's, my healthy extra B, and obviously 7 syns for 1 pitta, 7 syns for the 4 rashers of vegan bacon. So I'm gonna go eat, I'm so hungry. Hey guys, so it's currently nearly 8 o'clock. And I need to have some dinner. As always, I've left it to the last minute, but you know me. So I was going to roast the vegetables that I got out earlier, but it's gone really, really warm. And looking at the forecast, it's going to be even warmer tomorrow. I do not want to put the oven on. So, I mean, you can't answer this. Can you put vegetables in the air fryer? But then that's hot too. What do I do? I could saute them. That just involves a lot of standing over the hot pan, that's all. Okay, I'll do something. Okay, first things first, my hair is tied up because I'm really hot. Well, not really hot, but I'm definitely on the warm side. So, I had 2 aubergines in the fridge. And when I cut into them, it turned out they were basically off. I have managed to salvage a little bit from one of them, maybe about half of one, maybe just under half. But that's a real shame, and that is entirely my own fault. I hate wasting like food like that, but I mean, it just, obviously it happens sometimes. It all goes in the compost, well, not compost, the food recycling. And in my area, the food recycling goes to, I think, biofuel. I can't remember, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, so Either way, there's only a very small amount of aubergine in this, but all my peppers and courgettes were fine. In total, I had 6 courgettes, 4 peppers and 2 aubergines. Obviously, as I've said, I just used just under half of an aubergine that I salvaged. I had to like cut round bits. I've put in 3 courgettes and 2 peppers, and that leaves me with 3 courgettes and 2 peppers left over because I'm going to roast these vegetables in the air fryer. I did look it up and you can do it, apparently. So basically I've got this big bowl and cleverly utilising my thingy from lunchtime. So I have got my veggies in there, and as you can see there's not very much aubergine, but there is a little bit like here and there. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit. And then what I've done is I've used quite a lot of fry light throughout. Just to sort of make sure they're all coated and hopefully won't burn. And then I've generously used some of this Greek style lemon and herb rub, which you all know I adore. It's got herbs, lemon, garlic, salt. It's a really good all-in-one seasoning. I really like that brand. They're so good. I know I go on about them a lot. Anyway, so I'm going to chuck all this in the air fryer, and then that's like the main, oh sorry, just got a new thing on the back of my phone, you know, one of the little finger holdy things, and yeah, just knocked it. Sorry, I'm not used to it being there. Yeah, so what am I trying to say? Yeah, so I'm going to air fry this, and that's obviously like the main part done, and then I can just add whatever protein, or I guess, I don't really know what I want. I mean, I could just add some vegan chicken in there. I could also add some cherry tomatoes, but then I could get sorry, I had a notification come up. But then I might want to use them tomorrow because I've got mushrooms left. Yeah, I'm going to throw a few in just for shits and giggles, and I'm going to see if there's a protein I can chuck in as well and keep it sin free. Okay, so I added in tomatoes and cannellini beans because they are lush, and there we go. I just put a tiny bit of fry light on top of the beans and just a little sploosh more herb mix. Cool, so I'm going to put this in the air fryer. I mean, I don't really know how long this is going to take. Obviously, I'm still getting used to this new air fryer. Sometimes it's doing stuff more well than I think, and sometimes less well than I would think. So, yeah, I'm still not quite used to it. So I'm going to put it on, I think 15 minutes, but I'm going to do it at 180 rather than 200 because I don't want it to burn. And then we'll see where we are. Hey guys, I've chosen the most flattering light possible to talk to you. Could that be much worse? Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Right, I'm in my study right now, as you can see. It's actually, it's like 9:30. I got really distracted. I heard the air fryer ping, but I didn't realise that so much time had gone by because I got totally distracted setting up my analog corner in my study. So the rest of this room is a lot better than it was, but still needs sorting out. But by getting that corner done, that's given me a place to work from. I'll just show you because it is quite cool. So there it is. I've actually got some random fairy lights that I was thinking I might try and put around it. But basically, I mean, technically that is a dressing table, but it has stationery in the drawers and some like colouring stuff and that. So I need to sort out the drawers in there because a lot of them are quite old. But basically, I used to have like a standing desk riser on top that I used to have at work. And then I, when we sort of came home to work for COVID, I brought it with me because obviously I was working from home and I haven't gone back. But what am I trying to say? Back in December, I got myself a standing desk, which is where I normally sit. oh God, excuse the mess. You'll just have to deal with it. So this is my standing desk. My stupid phone ran out of battery. It was in the middle of recording the last bit of video, so I don't know what it's at, where it cut off, but my food is finally ready. I added some tofu to it, some smoked, the Typhon tofu with Typhon smoked tofu with, I think it's almond and sesame. And then I put it back in. So, I mean, this has gone on like 3 or 4 times now. I just want to eat, I'm hungry. Okay, so this is the pot with it all. For God's sake, I loaded the dishwasher and I've put my, I've literally put everything in it that I was using. That was stupid. I was reading a book while I was doing it because I just got a new book today, and although I'm technically reading 2 others, I had to stop everything and read this one because it's a microcrime that I haven't read before, which is shocking, but it's a posthumous one written with James Patterson called Eruption. Anywho, the Typhon tofu is 3 syns per 100 grams. Oh, look at that colour shift change. Haha, how funny. Wonder if that will come through. Yeah, so it's 6 syns basically for the whole block of tofu which is in here. And everything else is sin-free, so I'll just eat what I want. Okay, because I don't know how much I'm going to eat, I've just chucked the lot in my bowl, basically. And if I eat it all, that's fine, it's 6 syns, and if I don't eat it all, which I don't think I will, because there is quite a lot of food there, but you know, you never know. So if I don't, then whatever I save, I'll work out what proportion it is, and go from there. I definitely didn't go to bed and realise that I hadn't filmed an outro, briefly consider doing it in bed, and then change my mind. Or did I? Okay, so let's round up the video with, I think I ended on 22.5 syns because I didn't have anything else after my tea. I think I had a cup of tea later on, but that was it. Oh, I ate that whole thing of tofu and veggies because I was hungry and it was really nice. So there we go. Okay, thanks for joining me yesterday, today, whatever. I'll see you in a minute for today's video.